Would you like to know the top 10 Aweber additions and improvements to build your email list? I got it coming up for you right now. Hello, my friend. My name is Danny Forts here with the rejection free formula: no calling, no chasing, no convincing, and with laptop9to5.com. So, check this out. Aweber, over the last probably couple years now for sure, they've been making all of these crazy new updates and features and all these new things that you can do, and it's for the bet. Oh my gosh, I'm just so impressed. I'm so glad I just never left. Obviously, I think part of the reason is because over the last few years, they've been losing market share to some of the other email service providers. I won't name in this video because I just want to keep this focused on Aweber. I do use Aweber. I don't typically promote stuff that I don't use, but with this particular video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a lot of the improvements that they've been doing, that they've implemented, and it just makes life so much easier. So, with that said, let's jump into the top 10 features that I love about Aweber. So let's start with tags and automation. So back when, when you typically would build your list with Aweber, okay, you pretty much could do a follow-up series, and you could do broadcasts. That's on the basic level. And then since then, they've been adding campaigns and automations. And I'll get to campaigns in a second. But what tags and automations allow you to do, matter of fact, I should probably just go over here and show you, is if I went over to campaigns, for instance, and what tags and automations allow you to do is you can tag a form so that when a subscriber comes in or signs up to your email list, that you're able to just put them in a different sequence. It's not always, because the problem in the past was, hey, if somebody joined your list, they would automatically get the follow-up campaign. Now, that's great, but if you wanted to start a different series, you'd have to start a whole nother list. And then there begins the whole, every time you're trying to do something, you have to go create another list. And it just became to the point where your account just has so many lists from so many different things. Tags and automations and even campaigns, and campaigns is something I'll talk about here shortly, but with tags and automations, it allows you to basically do certain things with different forms that are part of the same list. So let's just say I created a new form that was a sign-up form, and once they went into the sign-up form, I could just put one tag. That tag could designate what series that particular subscriber gets. And so that's one of the things about tags and automations that I absolutely love that you're able to do. So all of these different things are campaigns. These are all different campaigns that I have in this particular list. And you can see here that because of tags and automations, you can put different campaigns into the same list, and it makes it just so much easier. Number 2, copy to drafts. So in the past, if you had different emails on different lists and you wanted to send that email, you would have to basically go in, copy the email, go to the other list, and then add the email sort of manually, okay? But now what you're able to do is, and you can see here, 5 ways biz cards follow up, okay? I can copy single emails. Like if I go here, this is a single email that I could sit here and copy to either the drafts. And you can see right here, I just click this little button and it'll copy it to drafts. So right now I'm in campaigns, but if I go to drafts, you'll see that this congratulations, get access now is not going to be in drafts. Okay, so let's go over to drafts and you'll see that that email is not in drafts. Okay, so if I go back down to campaigns, let's do this. And I go here to 5 ways business cards follow up. And let's go to the messages. I could literally click here to copy to drafts. And then as soon as I hit copy to drafts, I could either click this button here and it'll take me right over to that draft, or I can go back over here, go to drafts. And on the same list, I can go here and start working with this particular email in the draft section. The third improvement that I like is that you can copy to lists. So the same thing that I just did, I copied in emails to a draft. If you had different lists, again, you had to go copy the email, go back manually, recreate it, or have it open in a different in one of your email accounts, etc. Now you just literally go over here to copy to list, and now you can copy the same exact email into a completely different list. So as an example, if I go here and these are all the different lists that I do have. So if I went there and I could literally copy this single email straight into that list. And so again, it makes moving stuff in and around your Aweber account so freaking easy. I absolutely love these features that they've been rolling out with. Improvement number 4, and I've already talked about it. It's campaigns. You know, when you put together a promo, an outreach, you want to, do. Let's say you have an affiliate promotion and you want to promote a 4-day follow-up campaign. Okay, that's something you could do. Boom, straight away, just go into the list, create the quick emails, and just have that campaign already done. And as you can see, again, this is just one list, but in this list I have several different campaigns in here. Okay, I got this one here. I'm not done with these. This was a manual ad. This is just sort of like a thank you, but I haven't been using that. But I'm just showing you the differences of what you can have. And this one's almost done. I haven't even sent this really out. I'm just testing this one, but this is the main one for this actual list along with that one. So, but you can put multiple different campaigns into a list, and it's standalone. So you can go on an individual level and tag certain subscribers just to get that one email series. So it's really cool. The 5th improvement that I like is they've done what's called, and I'm not even, this is not even a new thing, but you can share your campaigns, okay? So right here you can see I'm in the campaign right here, and then it says sharing options. So I could literally go over here, share this actual campaign. You can see here it says make this campaign shareable. So let's say you're in a network marketing company, or you're an affiliate marketer, or you're in a team, like let's say you're in insurance, and now you can share this campaign. If you had a campaign that's really working, and you want to be able to share it with other people, and you can even sell it, this is one way that you can do it. So think of all the ways with, especially if you're doing affiliate marketing and you're putting together promos for different products, services, etc. You can go in here, make the campaign shareable, give it to somebody, and they'll import the campaign straight into their account already done for you. Really, really cool. The 6th improvement that they have created is the Curate app. Now, I don't use the Curate app. I'd have to find it. I don't think I have it over here, but if you went and checked out the Curate app, it's basically an app that you can create emails in, curating content, and just basically being able to send it straight from the app. Now, in full disclosure, I haven't really used that tool because I like to construct emails from my laptop. That's just me, but one of these days I'm going to have to jump on and actually use it. Number 7, the Smart Designer. That's what this is here. You can see this right here. And basically what the Smart Designer does is it basically takes, you can put an example website in here. So let's just say if I did zbizcard.com, right? So if I did www.zbizcard.com and I said create my template, it's automatically going to pull the content, sell a product, build an audience, sell a service. I'll put sell a service. And you can see here how quick that it's literally going to pull content off of my site to be able to create a template just like that. It says we're unable to create a template from the website provided. Try another site, or we get okay. Let me try something else. Now it's going to make a. Maybe I should go like this. HTTP. Awesome. So you can see this is from one of my other sites, laptop9to5.com. And you can see it pulled in different content. And this is templates that are already created that I could literally click and go and just start using it as a template that's already ready to go. Improvement number 8, Team Hub. Team Hub allows you to basically give access like you're giving access to a VA or a business partner or a client, whatever. So anyway, you could go over here, go up to Team Hub, and if you click on Team Hub, what it's going to allow you to do is just share access to your account. You just go over to invite a user, you click on the button, you enter their information, and then designate which that you'd like them to have access to, and boom, they are pretty much a VA sort of and associated with your account. This is also great for if you're working with other clients and they get an Aweber account, they can give you access so you can go in, work with their account, but yet they still own everything at the same time. Next, and this is probably my favorite, is landing pages. They recently came out with landing pages, and with everybody, with ClickFunnels and some of all the other page builders that are out there, a lot of times business owners just want to get started with something really simple, something that they can start using to generate leads immediately. Think of how many restaurants, brick and mortar businesses, etc., that don't have an email list and are not building their email list. So, with that said, let me just show you. If I click here, create landing pages, this is just 6 of the templates that they have. They said they're going to be coming out with more here shortly, but I've already built some. And as a matter of fact, let me show you this one over here. This is an example of one I just put together. I'm just doing that because I'm showing you for one of the next points I'll be talking about here in a second. Whoops. Let me just show you one of the landing pages I've already put together. This is one here. You can see it looks pretty snazzo. I think it does. Let me try to go and see where I can preview this for you. Let's open this up. You can see here, this is a preview of what the landing page looks like. And then this is what it looks like just on the full browser here. And one of the other cool things you can do is you can literally create the thank you page as well, just using the same landing page creator. You just delete the email fields and you delete the form field, and you can still put a button for a download, etc., etc. So pretty dang cool. I am absolutely loving the landing page feature with Aweber. And then when they first came out with this, what they did was it was just tied to the initial email list. So when you built this page, they would just go on the email list, and then you could put them in the simple follow-up series. But now you can assign tags to the actual landing pages, and they keep adding features. This thing has been out for less than 2 weeks, and I think they've already added at least 4 or 5 features already. Number 10, you're able to add video to the landing pages. When the landing pages first came out, they were just basically static landing pages that look like this. Now, as you can see, you can literally add a video to the actual landing page and still be able to, generate leads and subscribers, etc. Literally all in one place. Literally, you have an autoresponder, automation, landing pages, pretty much everything that a business owner would need, a solopreneur, small business owner would need to succeed online. Obviously, you need a couple other things if you want. So obviously, some of these URLs are pretty long and pretty ugly, but you would get some sort of tracking tool or forward it to the actual page. I know they said they're going to be working on something so that we could, map a domain to that. But for now, there's other tools out there that you could use that could, you could forward a domain name or do some sort of a record, whatever, and you can be able to forward it to the actual landing page. So with that said, those are my 10 favorite Aweber improvements over the last couple of years they've implemented, but I'm telling you, I absolutely love it. And if you're interested and you want to get started with a free 30-day account, all you got to do is go to laptop9to5.com/Aweber. Again, that's laptop9to5.com/Aweber. And even if you want, you can go to zbizcard.com/Aweber. Really doesn't matter. One of those two should be able to take you there. And if you do, and if you purchase, and if you get your trial through my link, let me know, and I'm going to include some bonuses because they have a ton of cool stuff coming. One of the things I realized was I went and found some other templates and some people that are actually using landing pages in some very interesting ways. And so I picked my top 10 that I love, and then I got some ideas from that I'll be able to pass on to you. And I'm going to share a couple of really cool golden nuggets that I've taken from the lives and the office hours that they've been doing. Obviously, if you want to know those and not watch 5-6 hours worth of videos, you may want to take advantage of that. Or you can even, I may make another page and put it in the description of this video so that I can show you some other cool stuff and how I've been using it. But I'll share some tips and tactics and some gold nuggets that they've been sharing in the actual office hours and the lives that would go a long way in actually helping you implement an email strategy like yesterday. So with that said, Danny Fort's here with the rejection-free formula, no calling, no chasing, no convincing, and with laptop9to5.com. See you on the next video. And do me a favor, let me know which one of these improvements is your favorite, or if I didn't include something that is your personal favorite, let me know in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it. Talk to you soon.